Hello everyone, welcome back to SG LearnX. With this video, we are reaching the final part of the chapter under the offences affecting the human body. Section 141 to 146 deal with some of the most serious crimes such as human trafficking, slavery and forced labor. These provisions clearly show the strong stand of law against human exploitation. Let us begin and see what is section 141. Section 141 deals with bringing minor girl or boy from foreign country to an India. If a girl below 21 years or a boy below 18 years is brought into India with the intention that the child may be forced or seduced into illicit sexual intercourse, this section applies. Example: a person brings a 17-year-old boy from a neighboring country into India to be used in a prostitution racket. Even if the boy agrees or is promised money, consent does not matter. Important point here is the offense depends on intention, not on whether exploitation has already happened. The old IP section for this was 366B. Punishment for this is imprisonment up to 10 years along with the fine. Let us look at section 142, and it applies to a person who is knowingly conceal or wrongfully confine someone who has already been kidnapped or abducted. Example: the person A kidnaps a child. The person B knows about the kidnapping and hides the child in his house. Even though B did not kidnap the child himself, B is equally punishable. Key idea here is that the law punishes helpers as strictly as kidnappers based on the intention involved. The IP section was previously was 368. The punishment is same as the punishment for the original kidnapping offences. Trafficking of a person that deals with section 143. It includes recruiting, transporting, harboring, transferring, receiving persons for the purpose of exploitation. Examples of exploitation is sexual exploitation, slavery, forced labor, begging, removal of organs. Example for this is a, a group brings people from rural areas by promising jobs but forces them into bonded labor or prostitution. This is trafficking, even if the victim is initially agreed. Very important here is that the consent of the victim is completely irrelevant. The old IP section was 370. Punishment for this section is minimum 7 years, may extend to life imprisonment, especially if children or multiple victims are involved. Section 144, exploitation of trafficked persons. It punishes those who actually exploited trafficked persons. Example: for adult, a knowingly uses a trafficking woman for sexual exploitation. Punishment ranges from 3 to 7 years. Example for a child is if the victim is a child, punishment increases to 5 to 10 years. Difference from section 143 is section 143 is trafficking process, section 144 is actual exploitation. For this, old IPC was section 370A. The next section is section 145. It deals with people who habitually deal in slaves. This includes regularly importing, exporting, buying, selling, trafficking slaves. Example for this section is a person repeatedly buys and sells human as a property or runs a network where people are treated as slaves. This shows a habitual pattern, not a one-time act. The old IPC was section 371 and the punishment for this is life imprisonment or imprisonment up to 10 years along with the fine. Now let us look at section 146, that is deals with forced labor. If a person is unlawfully compelled to work against their will, this section applies. Example: a landlord forces a poor laborer to work without wages by threatening violence or illegal consequences. This amounts to forced labor. It includes bonded labor, any labor done under coercion. The old IP section was 374 for this. The punishment for this section is imprisonment up to 1 year, fine, or both. So, friends, these were the sections from 141 to 146 of BNS 2023. With this, we complete the chapter on offences that affect the human body. These provisions clearly show how the law protects human dignity and freedom. If you found this series helpful, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, share it with fellow aspirants. Thank you for watching.